Hello everyone, Nesicham Christos Onesti. It is the final days of VEDA. Because it's VEDA24, it's April 24th, 2012. And it's time for Comet X. Yeah, there's just about 6 days left of VEDA, and then we move on to the other goodness, which is vlogging every day anyway, so. And if you want to use the acronym VEDA for that, you should go check out, if you're a book person, you like reading, and want to sort of extend your interest. I have a new documentary that's producing segments on the Bass Institute channel. We've already done a couple segments on it. It's but the next segment is gonna be out today. You'll see it either in its own Facebook page group or on my Facebook wall or on my feed. And it's the next installment of the next segment of Adventures in the Library. This is where we looked up a term. We chose the term up. Word is a moron. This is a commonly thrown around word, and we're looking into the history of the word. And we started off in the dictionary. I got my books here. We started off in this dictionary here, and then we moved on over to a nice science encyclopedia that's right next to me. And so we are going to continue on. We're in the encyclopedia. We went from and there we looked up mental deficiency. When we went from mental deficiency, realized that this was something that was that could be said to be psychological. So we went and took a look at psychology. From there, we wound up looking at genetics and eugenics. From there, we ended up at DNA, which was nucleotides and nucleic acids. From nucleic acids, it made reference to carbohydrates. This is where we are now. We're looking at carbohydrates, and probably today we'll look into a bit of organic chemistry. So, if you're interested in this, it does get into the sciences to a certain degree, because what we're doing is we're following where the word takes us. This is kind of like a puzzle, but rather than starting with the edges, you start with the seed, and then you work your way out from that one point, and you let it sort of take us where it goes. And we will be at some point in time trying to connect it into fiction. So this is where we're going from a non-fiction point to a fiction point. And then once we've reached the fiction point, several fiction points, or one or several fiction points, we'll then go from the fiction points and then go out from there and see what type of non-fiction we can get out of the fiction. The next, what's on next is going to talk about the UEP. The Undergraduate Extension Program. This is a program of the university, Academia University. That's my university. That's where I'm a professor at. This is the university that I created, because universities typically are based on a philosophy or an ideal, and the theory and philosophy that I've been working on for about 20 years now is something so different, so significant, that it requires its own particular school, and that's sort of how the university evolved out of this. And it is significantly different. There aren't any credits. This is more academically oriented. It's not packaged neat and nice. It behaves a lot like the Adventures in the Library. And what you need to know about Adventures in the Library is that is library science. It's library research. And that type of research is at the core of the university. Well, most universities, the core of the university would be are the courses and whatever the professor says. This university, the core is the library, and library science is your primary tool that you develop all your knowledge from. And of course, all your courses come out of there, right? Anything you want to study comes out of the library. That's as complex and as it gets in terms of, there aren't any more things you put into it. Is basically whatever you do in the library, your capacity in the library will determine what you produce. And so I've got a YouTube channel up for it. You can check my the feature page for that. It's down below. At the bottom there, where all the other channels are that I have from my various institutes. And this week I will be putting up the first 10 tutorials called Math Shorts. And the UP is designed for kids from grade 3 to grade 12. That basically the pre-undergrad area there. But it also can be done for grades 1 to 3 as well, because the Math Shorts includes a lot of stuff that can be overlapped into the earlier primary grades. So check that out, and I'll see you around on the web. Take it easy.